Sony's NEX5R is the latest compact system camera in the NEX5 range and positions itself in between the Sony NEX F3 and the newly announced NEX6. Advancing on the NEX5 and NEX5N models, the NEX5R shares many similarities to the NEX5N, but does offer a few new features to bring it bang up to date with the times, and more importantly, its current competition in the CSC market. Much like the NEX5N, the NEX5R features a 16.1 megapixel CMOS sensor, though Sony claim it has been newly developed for the camera. Being of APS-C size, it has similar physical dimensions to sensors found within APS-C DSLRs, and is partnered alongside Sony's Bion's image processor. The detail the sensor resolves is very impressive indeed, and is more than adequate for A3+ prints to be made. Close inspection of our test images revealed a very impressive ISO performance. The ISO range runs widely from 100 to 25,600, and you can be confident in shooting at ISO 1600 and 3200 without noise severely degrading image quality. A fine-grained structure of noise is more apparent at ISO 6400 and above, so you'll only really want to push to the two highest ISO settings when you really have to. One of the camera's key strengths is the option of shooting a continuous burst at 10 frames per second. Set to speed priority continuous mode, it's capable of recording 9 frames at 10 frames per second set to RAW and JPEG. Shoot in the JPEG file format only, and you'll be able to rattle out 12 frames before the buffer requires a breather. So what are the key new features on the NEX5R? Well, it now supports Wi-Fi connectivity, so once you've downloaded Sony's Play Memories mobile app to your smartphone or tablet, you'll be able to transfer images or videos directly to your mobile device without the need of cables. What's more, there have been a few tweaks to the design of the body, primarily the top plate. The on-off button now surrounds the shutter button, which we much prefer from an operational perspective, and the new function button beside it lets you quickly access common settings that you may want to change instantly, such as the autofocus mode, AF area, white balance, metering mode, or creative styles. Another improvement is the inclusion of a new control dial on the corner of the body that can be used to scroll through the menu or images in playback mode. Little has changed in terms of the design of the menu, however. It's not easy nor quick to navigate, and you can often be left searching for the setting you want to find, which is less than ideal. We also discovered a few uncertainties when using the 3-inch 921 tilt angle touchscreen. The icons are incredibly small, so you have to be very precise with your finger when touching the screen, and it's not as responsive to light touches as many smartphones, so you do have to hit the screen reasonably hard. The new hybrid AF system the NEX5R uses combines phase detection and contrast detection focusing methods. The way it works is the phase detection detects the distance between the camera and the subject before the contrast detection is activated to confirm precise focusing. The speed at which the camera locks onto subjects is fairly quick. However, during our testing we did experience some hunting when using the 18 to 55mm kit lens at the long end of the zoom. As there is no in-camera stabilisation, the NEX5R also relies on Sony's optical steady shot lenses to keep shots free of handshake. And as there's no inbuilt flash, Sony supply an additional flash in the box that attaches to the camera via the accessory port on the top plate. On overview, the NEX5R produces excellent image quality. Costing £669 with the kit lens, the camera is compact in every sense of the word, but when it's married with the 18 to 55mm kit lens, it's not pocket-sized. If you wanted it to fit easily in your jacket pocket, some may prefer to pair it with the smaller 16mm f2.8 pancake lens that's equivalent to a 24mm prime. The menu system, lack of a mode dial and slow startup speed won't please everybody, however, and the touchscreen could be improved by having larger icons and being more responsive.